We never really went mad, overhired. And I think it really built a company culture where there's always a bit of challenge, but because we had to challenge everything. So I remember, you gotta go and be in an incubator. No, actually not. There's no one there that can really help. So you gotta take money from venture capital. Actually not, because they are too small here, and the American ones they're not looking in Italy right now. They then eventually did, but you gotta go immediately international. So at a certain point, all these narratives really started uh, making us kind of laugh, and everybody around us have always been, no, we gotta prove things first. We gotta prove things first, and we gotta reiterate. We gotta perfect it, and it really helped us, but to a point where then probably uh, was even too much. I gotta say, when we, for the first time, had proper investments, and over time we raised the 455 euro millions, but most of it came from after 2020, where we exceeded the first 1 million consumers. We never built the muscle of growth. So I remember it took about 1 year to really push managers and people, organization, and recruiter to say, okay, if we struggle coping with this growth, we can also hire. Because it was always like, let's figure out what we can do without hiring. Now we are to the point where we are still hiring a lot, but implementing a lot of automation and creating even more and more efficiency. But the company culture was so strong on taking the maximum out of very, very very limited resources, that when we could overgrow, we really had to change the culture and push everybody um, to hire, to take some more risk. And I think now we're balancing it properly. So after a couple of years of extremely high growth, we're now going back, and we changed some company pillars, and also talking more again about being resource conscious. And I like where we are right now, where we know how to grow. We know where we kind of have to get crazy uh, and creative, but on the other side, we are thinking again deeply that every single euro counts.